Alright, hi guys, welcome back. It's been a week since I talked about the Better Fit Osocozy Prefolds, and today we're going to talk about their traditional Prefolds. It comes in another 4 sizes and provides you with arguably incredible absorbency. Well, the first 2 products are kind of wah-wah, the last 2 products just knock it out of the park. The downside is these are the traditional Prefolds and they're massive. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like the size of my body here, and so yeah. This is about the size of like the Bummy's baby size Prefold, and I hated it. I never figured out why or what I would do with it. These Prefolds are designed to be long so that you can fold them up and pin them onto baby. However, I still think that's massive, and I'm not quite sure what people do with them or if people actually do use these big sizes. If you do use these big sizes, let me know down below, because this mama is a total skeptic. Also, if your child needs 20 ounces of absorbency, that's not run-of-the-mill. That's like, you're in your own league. If you didn't catch my information about the Osocozy brand before, Osocozy is an American brand that manufactures their Prefolds overseas in Pakistan. This is made with 100% Indian gauze cotton. It is diaper service quality. It's available in these 4 sizes plus 3 these, so you've got 7 different sizes available. There is also a bamboo blend, and there is unbleached, organic, non-organic, all those kinds of options. Today I just have the unbleached regular cotton products. They are made in a fair trade facility, and most Prefolds, they are simply just a flat that's been pre-folded for you into 4, 8, and 4, and you can fold it onto baby. So these ones are designed to be folded onto baby, and then you would snappy them here, but they can also just be tri-folded. For me, because I'm not about to fold a Prefold onto a large child, I might consider folding it down and then tri-folding it. Like if you really needed the 18 ounces, you can customize fold this and then put the extra bulk in the front for boys and put the bulk in the back for girls. Why would you want to use something that was this bulky? Because if you need 20 ounces, you do just need something bulky, and these are cheap. When you look at the cost per ounce, this is an incredible way to cloth diaper. I actually am not going to talk about cost per ounce in this video because I couldn't find these sold as singles in the United States. I am just going to assume, because that's kind of where it is that they did chalk up to the similar cost per ounce as these. So about 25 cents per ounce American, or about 35 cents an ounce Canadian. However, because I couldn't find these sold individually in the United States, we aren't going to do that comparison, but you can find the Canadian costs over on my blog if I remember to post it. The blog, if I haven't, will be coming soon. Just as my disclaimer that absorbency testing is my experience only, your experience might differ, and this isn't really science as much as an illustration about how a product can or cannot perform. I always triple test everything. To learn more about my absorbency testing, check out the video that's linked down in my comment section. We'll get on with this. So I purchased these at Lagoon Baby here in Canada. I'm not really sure where you get Osocozy Prefolds in the United States. They do seem to be stocked at a lot of smaller boutiques versus big cloth diaper brands, which either carry their own Prefold brands or they carry something else. Find Osocozy a lot easier in Canada. So one of the first ones is the outlier in this. This is the infant size one. It's a light purple edge, and it's actually 2 layers of twill, 4 layers, and 2. This to me is very similar to the Grovia size 1, if you're familiar with those Prefolds. Really great for tri-folding into a newborn diaper, or even putting on a preemie baby if you're really into that. So you get this little itty bitty pack. It's actually called the preemie. It's not the infant size. This preemie little guy, he held 4.9, 4.6, and 4.4 ounces. That's an average of 4.6 ounces. Most newborn all-in-one diapers fall within the 4 to 5 ounce range. So really kind of on par for that super tiny fit kind of diaper. Surprisingly, this is 2 ounces less than the Grovia size 1, so it's not very absorbent at all. I will do a pour over test at the end. Since most of these products are going to perform very similarly, I'm just going to show you that they can hold what I'm saying they can hold, and then we'll look a little bit at the compression. Because they're cotton weave, they will have compression to them. It's not going to be nearly as amazing as other brands, but that's just what we expect out of these. Doesn't make them a bad product, just makes them a product. So I know that I'm missing a Prefold, and I think because some of these are not labeled, I feel like I was getting them mixed up with other things. So I don't know if I actually have the regular lemon or sand color Prefold, because I really couldn't find a yellow or sandy color Prefold. Today we're into, this is the infant. It's a light blue, sometimes dark blue. This is what's confusing about Prefolds thing. It's rated for 7 to 15 pounds, but truthfully, this is a Prefold that I would use tri-folded up until my child potty trains. So for me, I think that this is actually a really good choice for a Prefold for a tri-fold situation. Plus, it's only $3.20. And it holds 11.2 ounces, which is significantly more than the comparable Bummies. The Bummies is very similar in size, but this one is much more absorbent. It held 11.6, 10.8, and 11.3 ounces. So really awesome, and I'm really happy with this. So this is the premium size. It's rated for 15 to 30 pounds, and I could see how you would fold it onto a child who was, say, 15 to 20 pounds and bigger. This diaper is absorbent. It held an average of 18.3 ounces. That means 18.4, 18, and 18.6 for my numbers. If you really didn't want that much length, but you needed 18.6 ounces, arguably you could fold it in thirds or maybe fold it down in half. I'm just such a tri-folder that that's the only way I can look at these. Lastly, we have the toddler size one, and if you are looking for 20 plus ounces, this is the diaper for you. So this diaper held 21.3, 22.3, and 22.1 ounces. It's rated 30 to 45 pounds, so for the biggest of kids, and it held an average of 22 ounces. I don't know how you would get this on a child, but I'm just telling you the science. Not the science, I'm just telling you the numbers. Alright, so there we go. Those were 4 very absorbent inserts. I know there's a 5th one somewhere. I'm wondering if I didn't buy it, or maybe it's lost in the abyss somewhere. Let me know how these products work for you in real life. Let me know if you actually use the premium and toddler sizes. I'm just curious. I don't know a lot of people in the real life cloth diaper community who actually pin Prefolds onto their bigger children. There's just not a lot of reasons you would need a 22 ounce Prefold unless you're looking for an overnight cloth diapering situation. And I would do this overnight. I just wouldn't. And I would pin a Prefold like this on overnight if I needed 22 ounces, but I wouldn't do it during the day because I just don't have a need for 22 ounces. So something to think about as you're trying to choose your Prefolds is don't pick the most absorbent Prefold. Pick the Prefold that really is going to be the right fit for you. Are you looking to stuff it into a diaper? Then you're going to want to look at this little blue one or the premium fit ones from the last week. So lots of different options when it comes to these Osocozy Prefolds, and a lot more conversation to be had. It's definitely, I get a lot of questions about Prefolds, about which size should you buy, and I think that if you have a baby and you're starting cloth diapering and they're about 10 pounds and you're looking to mostly tri-fold, you want to look for a Prefold that falls within the 15 to 30 pound range. I feel like this is a really good choice that will last through most of your needs. And if we consider that maximum absorbency is about 20 to 30% more absorbency than peak saturation before you get a lot of compression, 9 ounces for daytime is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love knowing your comments and experiences with these products below. When it compares to comparing these products to Grovia or Bummies or Green Mountain or anybody else who makes a Prefold products, but I'm not really sure what other changes happen in a Prefold to make one Prefold better than the other. I think when you're shopping for a Prefold, you should choose one that is the right size for you and the right absorbency. Okay, so I have the really big guys today. This mint one is supposed to be able to hold 18 ounces, and I'll pull out the little ones later. I don't know if you guys noticed, but last week when we did the premium, the absorbency was really bad, and so I don't know. I usually just pour straight into the middle because that's as best of an estimate that I can get of a pee stream. Right there, right? It's gonna pee right there. So we'll see how this goes, and if there's any difference. No, look, it's still doing the same thing. A lot of materials will just take in that liquid really quick and easy. This one's doing a little bit better than last week, but it's still very easily getting flooded. Boy. A solid TPU or PUL cover without leaks will help limit some of this, but you also find if your child is like a sprinkler instead of a full peer, you will get a different experience. I'm going to sop this up and we'll let it kind of absorb. It's interesting to see that sometimes a product, when poured over, will still have a lot of dry spots, even though I have gotten the full saturation number. Like, so I drip dry these. Oh man, look, there it goes again. It's really... Why? Maybe this is why some people don't like Prefolds. Prefolds have always worked for me, but seeing how they perform in my, here, like look, it's not spreading the liquid at all. A little bit on the back side, but it just wants to go straight through. It's not got any cross weave in it or anything to really let it go through the liquid like we saw maybe with the Thirsties Duo inserts. I'm not going to test the other ones. I'm not convinced that we're going to see anything different. We still have a lot of compression. It's quite a slow absorber. And even though the absorbency numbers on these things are awesome, I'm going to say that the performance is terrible. Terrible. Okay, so this is my beloved Bummies Prefold that I swear by and I loved, okay? Let's see, does it do the same thing? No, see, this one moves the liquid so much better. Oh, nope, there's the spill. But we do see, look how it does. It did move it up here at least. So I don't know. Maybe there is something to be said about different brands having different capabilities of absorbing liquids. And while I want to love those Osocozy ones, I don't know if they can do it for me.